Level 5, the game developing and publishing studio, finally, after a ton of delays, held their Level 5 Vision yesterday, which is pretty much the same as a Nintendo Direct, where they just present a lot of games that they've been working on, and they just want to show that to us. So I was very excited to finally see this, because, yeah, they got a ton of delays. I think we were even supposed to get this maybe half a year ago, if not longer ago. I was primarily excited for probably the same reason you might be watching this, which is Yokai Watch. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a second, but I do kind of want to talk about one thing as well, because they published, or like they didn't publish, but they showed us a lot of games right here, and the first one they started out with was actually Fantasy Life, and I was really glad because they have delayed this game and confirmed a date for this as well. I just really quickly want to go and talk about this, even though like Yokai Watch should be the biggest topic of this video, but yeah, they released this game. I'm not quite sure what date they put on it. Yeah, so right here, the new release window is scheduled for April 2025. Now, for a lot of Fantasy Life fans, this is either going to be very annoying. I mean, it's definitely very annoying, but it's also very reassuring in a way, because I do think they really want to make the best out of this game, and like they showed us a whole new feature, which is pretty much a big like open world area you can see right here, so you can swim, like all of the little things, like little different environments and regions seem to be connected. So that apparently, at least that's what I got from it, wasn't even a thing yet, or like wasn't even supposed to be in the game. So yeah, I'm really glad they're just taking their time to add as much as they can into the game, because yeah, I'm just so excited for this. I've been waiting for 10 years unironically for this, so take your time and make it as good as you can. Anyways, that took a bit longer than I thought to just talk about Fantasy Life, but yeah, let's talk about some Yokai Watch. So apparently we were supposed to get some news about Yokai Watch, and we did. It just was not at all what we thought it was gonna be. So yeah, here we are, concept for Yokai Watch, the concept next Yokai Watch. Now, I don't know how that sounds for you guys. For me, that sounds like, you know, Yokai Watch 4, if you don't know, was the last Yokai Watch we got. Unfortunately, we did not get it here. I mean, I'm in Europe, I live in Europe, but we didn't get it in America as well. It stayed like in Japan and those regions. So yeah, it didn't get translated, but Yokai Watch 4 was the last game. So this makes me think, okay, next Yokai Watch is gonna be Yokai Watch 5 or Yokai Watch Blasters 3 or something like that, you know? Or a new Yokai Watch kind of spin-off that they might want to bring over to the West. But yeah, we're just gonna take a look at it for ourselves. I'm just gonna let it play. I'll kind of maybe just talk for you, because I don't know. Actually, you know what? We need some sound for this. I'm gonna increase the sound a bit, because, dude, this is crazy. This is just, it's crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, man, I don't know what they did, man. I don't know what they did. So yeah, here we go. Concept next Yokai Watch. We get a cute little introduction here with a level 5 thing. And as soon as I saw this dude, man, my hopes and dreams were already shattered. Like, they really were. I don't know what to say. Yeah, so here it is, the next Yokai Watch. No, it's not. It's Holy Horror Mansion. It's so annoying. I'm just gonna let it play out for here. I won't pause it anymore or something. I'm just gonna kind of talk over it, kind of say what's going on or something. So yeah, we got a little spirit right here. If he dances or something, or like when he inspirits something, he makes those objects move around, and we got this dude. Now for the next little introduction for a new spirit, I'm gonna be quiet, because you have to hear what this next thing is like. It is... I don't know what it is, man. Dude, what is this? They got the pen, pineapple, apple, pan, dude? What are they doing here? Like, oh my god, I don't understand it, man. Where did they even get this guy from? It's so wacky. It is all over the top. It just feels like they're belittling me. It feels like they're belittling the community by making all of this stuff, just blatantly ignoring anything even touching Yokai Watch. Like, what does any of this have to do with Yokai Watch except for it being like spirits, I guess? like, I don't know what anything here has anything to do with Yokai Watch. Okay, yokai do inspirit people and sometimes like objects, I guess, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I've already seen some funny stuff related to this lady and the way she looks at that scale. That's like probably how some mothers look at their drawers next to their bed, you know, like when they have a rough night or something. I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Yeah, so we got this. I mean, I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna pause, but we get this, and this is the only thing that is kind of like Yokai Watch as well, where you had to like sometimes investigate a little space, and you could, with the stylus on your bottom screen, look around and you could search for the yokai that was there. With like it kind of looked like a camera as well, a little bit, like you're searching with your yokai watch, your little radar, you know. So yeah, that's maybe a little bit what this is. You have to look around with your camera, and then it seems like the protagonist of this game can see all kinds of spirits, and then, you know, the different colors of the spirits do different things. Yeah, so that was Yokai Watch, except for it's not, it is, I don't even know the name anymore. There it is, Holy Horror Mansion. And then they did this little thing, supported platforms, and actually I kind of want to talk a bit about that as well. I think it's kind of funny, so yeah, let's slow it down here. English translation. So supported platforms secret. I think this is very interesting. I watched the Yokai King. If you don't know who that is Abdallah Smash, of course. And he was just kind of speculating that they're gonna bring it to a lot of platforms, so it's not gonna be something purely on Nintendo. It might also just like be brought out to Steam or PlayStation or something, Xbox, who knows. But I actually thought that they had to keep this platform secret, even though they do say platforms, so it's probably just gonna be the case where they try to make this a huge thing and get it on as many platforms as possible. But I personally thought that they had to keep this a secret because it's gonna be obviously on the next Nintendo Switch console, and they of course can't say a name for like of the console yet. So yeah, that was kind of my personal take on that. Release date, who knows, and then price fair. So yeah, and then coming soon. And then they're actually saying something like, maybe not that soon, just wait a little, okay? Which tends to be the case apparently with level 5. They just make us wait a ton for pretty much everything. But hey, that's fine. Sometimes as Pokemon fans wish they did that a bit more as well, which they actually are doing with Legends ZA right now, so I'm really glad they're taking their time with that game. But yeah, I just really quick want to talk about this for a few more minutes. So what do I think of Holy Horror Mansion? Is that even the name of the game anymore? I don't know. I think it is, right? Holy Horror Mansion. So I don't think it's gonna be a bad game, or it's something like that is totally not gonna work and not gonna sell well. I think it probably will do pretty well. I just don't know why they said the next concept for Yokai Watch. It just seems to me like they wanted as many people to get excited for this game, and they want them to buy this game by kind of tying it together with Yokai Watch, even though it, like, at first glance, of course, doesn't have anything to do with Yokai Watch. Now, we don't know what the game is actually gonna have when it releases. It might have something to do with Yokai Watch. We might see some returning characters or a lot of similar mechanics. We don't know that, but it feels very weird to me, because just seeing the trailers, seeing all of this stuff, the art style doesn't directly speak to me as Yokai Watch, which doesn't need to be the case. Of course, we're on a new system, maybe, who knows. It doesn't need to look like Yokai Watch that much. It's just a pretty decent style. I could see Yokai Watch being in this style, actually. But yeah, we just get all of these weird things going on. These spirits, okay, they're not the yokai we know. They don't function like the yokai we know, because there's like categories, which, okay, it could be something new for Yokai Watch, but this dude didn't say for a single time that these things are yokai. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I don't have that much to say about it. I mean, I obviously do. I really do. This is probably the best scene. I like this the most. I don't know why, but I really like it. Seeing all of these little wisps coming up. You know, Panda Noko is inspiriting this video at this point. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much gonna be it. That's a very weird ending right there. I didn't really know how to close this video off. I didn't have as many conclusive thoughts as I thought I would, but that's fine. I kind of just really wanted to talk a bit about Yokai Watch and the level 5 vision and the big twist that they pulled us with us here. I don't know, man. They did it kind of dirty. In my opinion, they did the community kind of dirty with hyping it up. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed, like 100%, that there was gonna be something for Yokai Watch in the level 5 vision, and then they specifically say themselves the next Yokai Watch, or like the next idea of Yokai Watch, and then there's just no Yokai Watch. Like, that's fine. It's fine that it's not Yokai Watch, but just don't sell it as if it's Yokai Watch if it's not gonna be Yokai Watch, you know what I mean? Well, anyways, that's pretty much going to be it. If you want to see a much better video than this one, or maybe not, I mean, it definitely is a way better one, from the Yokai Watch King Abdella. I'm actually gonna link it in the description, because if any of you, just like me, like almost 10 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago at this point, were watching his videos for Yokai Watch 1 and like watched all the way up until, I don't know, man, I still need to catch up with all of his Yokai Watch videos. You know how amazing he is, and how important he was for getting the Yokai Watch as popular as it was here in the West. So yeah, it was just very, very fun to look at that video and to see how passionate he still is about the games. So yeah, I'm just gonna link it in the description if you want to go ahead and watch that. If you haven't done so already, of course, go ahead and do that. But yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.